intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? I should have left him in that bag to rot.
I'm sending you the details. Take a look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church. Condor 1, out.
He gets to be the Condor. Alright. There we go. Secrets upon secrets. Hey, Eobard, how you doing, man? I'm getting a little extra gameplay in this morning. Don't know for how long, but I'm thinking at least a half an hour. Hoping to get through one chapter at least. I am still waking up a bit. Dog woke me up to go outside. Tried to go back to sleep afterwards, but did not happen. Save the dog. Absolutely. Always having to save the dog. With the exception of Ghost of Tsushima, because at that time the dogs were all after me. But now that I left that room, I was like, oh yeah, this is where it ended, and this is where I have to keep going. How do I get up there? Tells me I can't. But I mean, any place else I go has already been explored. Yeah, but like every place else in this area was a dead end at this point, unless something else has opened up. Like while I was in that room. What was that? Oh, yeah, just the photos. There's the... I hear the dog. Hey, Jake. How are you, sir?
You too, huh?
Okay. Dog! Okay, so yeah, while I was in there, this happened. Oh, what a poor puppy.
Take care of yourself, buddy.
I'm glad I have my headphones on, otherwise my dog would have been like, why is there a dog whining? My dog doesn't pay attention to the TV, but like she definitely picks up on sounds. And that is something where she would have like been looking around like, where is that coming from? Why is there a dog hurt? Why are they in pain? And then she would have been on edge for a while because she couldn't figure out where our injured dog was. If I end up coughing a lot, it's that morning gunk, you know? That just sounds inappropriate. I don't know who was breathing heavy, but... Oh, wasn't this the village area that I was... yeah, I started off the game in. And welcome back, Eobard. Man, see, this is what I... See, those are the poor puppies. I am confused as to why they had money on them, though.
Puedes agarrarlo. ¡No me jodas!
And I think I might have had mute on while I was asking that question. Yeah, I could have... Yeah, the wells are connected, and I could have bypassed all that. But that's what I'm talking about, missing out on the adventure. No, but like I was saying, I do think I had mute on when I was asking the question. Yeah, literally getting scared of my own shadow here now. Eobard, after I've disarmed the bombs, am I still able to shoot them to blow them up in case there's like the chainsaw dude or something coming after me? Oh shoot, that was the way I just came up. Okay. This is why we have maps, people. Actually, a map wouldn't help in that case. Huh. This is just a one-way thing. Yeah, it just goes between the two. Well... at the very least I can get, like, those treasures, hopefully. A vintage compass. A gap in the wall. that where I'm supposed to go? It looks like it just cuts off. That is also a good tip. Thank you. I figured my... See, I was thinking my arm would have gotten caught with that or something. And also, thank you for confirming the thing about the bombs. Because, yeah, I mean, that would be really helpful. Okay, I can climb. I can't climb. I can climb. I can't climb. Psh. Yeah, that's another place I'm gonna need Ashley. Alright. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, pretty sure that was closed off or something. Yeah, that's what I was thinking for, what's it, like the chainsaw guy. Encountered a chainsaw guy and, yeah, didn't realize I heard a little, like, groaning or something. Huh. Yeah. Well, I suppose now that this has been toppled over, I should be able to get over there somehow, right? Yoris, yes. Don't get used to it though, man, because this is just kind of like a bonus time for me. I also think that my live streams might interfere with my uploadings. So, like, for example, not a couple days ago, but last week, like 8 days ago or whatever, I uploaded a character, the Brad Pitt character from Fight Club, into for GTA. Problem is that my live stream from the day before, for some reason, decided it was going to be officially uploaded like half an hour after I released the character, and like because of that, I have basically no views on that creation, which is disappointing because I actually thought it was a pretty dang good recreation of Brad Pitt. Oh, this is another. There we go. And I kept it clean. Okay, you know what? I wasn't gonna do anything, but you asked for it. Come here. What are you, chicken? Yeah. Don't attack me and not expect anything in return. Come on. Again in the morning, my. Yeah, I know they drop eggs. I just picked one up, but like if you attack me, you gotta expect it in return. Yeah, no worries, man. Like I said, it's this kind of thing is like, but what the? Okay, you know what? No, just like Red Dead. I can't turn him into a ham sandwich though. Man, I just feel like all of these animals are out to get me now. On the bright side, I know I am on the right course because none of the yeah, skin it. Um, it's hamburger. Um, I know I'm on the right course because none of this really seems familiar to me. Unless I just really wasn't paying attention. Because now that I say that, that part does look familiar to me. But like all these animals just running around, that's different. Not right away. I do need to like, yeah, I have a flash grenade. I do need to like play through some of my gaming library. I have like 6 games that I haven't even touched for my VR alone. Then there's this one. I have Resident Evil Village. What? Firewatch. I have a whole bunch of games before I start buying new ones. The next new game I get will probably... Oh, I have Fallout London. And I bought a PC specifically so I can be playing, like, all the different DLC, like the fan-made DLC for the Fallout games and Red Dead. But yeah, I mean, I do want to play it at some point, but it's probably going to be a bit. Another egg. Thank you, chicken. A blue medallion. Okay, so apparently even if I don't actually notice the blue medallions, they will show up on the map if they were within view. Oh yeah, when is that game coming out? That might actually be a game that I buy right away. I say that after talking about all these other games that I have to beat. There we go. Okay, where's the other one? Where's the other one? It's the, like number 5 of 5. Didn't have guns. How? Well, see, now I'm confused because I thought you like at this point you would have to have guns. Yeah, I bought the shotgun. I feel like you're prepping me for what's to come, man. Like I should be scared. Okay, so over here. There, okay. Perfect. What's like hiding? That's why you can't see it. Five of 5. Yes. Are you serious? Man, I would have saved like, what was it, like 12,000 pesos or whatever it cost? Like, that's very disappointing. Not as disappointing as not being able to figure out where the one treasure is, though. Like, oh, okay. That's why I can't get the treasure. I don't have the proper key. Okay. Playing on. Okay. Yeah, I know that there's like some like kit or something I can actually buy from Capcom. It gives me a bunch of stuff, but I'm just like, eh. I'd rather play through and miss some stuff and pay a whole bunch more money. See, and now it's made it look, oh. Well, that ain't right. Hey, there's two different ways you can get over here, but both of them are closed off to you. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm being fully honest about that. Like, I just like to explore. Like, to me, that's part of the enjoyment of these games, is like seeing this whole world that has been created. It's one of the reasons I've played Red Dead a couple of times, and I've played the Fallout games more times than I care to admit. Just because they're so huge, they're so vast, and there's so much to find. And people are creating DLC for it, like, just keeps adding. Man, like, head for the church, okay. See, that's the church. But I get there... Like, I thought I would get there through, like, ducking into the wells, but that's literally just a tunnel from one spot to another. Let's go! Save Ashley! I'm trying, man! Like... Ashley's counting on me. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to climb back up on that. Go around in that area. I am not a speedrunner, just so you guys know, obviously. Like, I both admire and am disappointed in speedrunners, because it's like I said, I like to explore, right? I like to see everything that these worlds have to offer. But at the same time, so I feel like speedrunning kind of defeats that purpose. But at the same time, I'm like, holy crap! Like the how quick you get through the game. Like, you have to have that memorized, basically. Like, how do you do that? Yeah, it ain't. I ain't no gentleman. Yeah. You gotta smoke. Get gum. Man, I just... I feel like just trying to figure out where to go to next is the most challenging part of this part of the game. Well, see, Yoris, that's part of the reason I'm having this little bonus streaming session is that I want to get through Resident Evil 4. Um, Man, where do I go? I'm gonna assume I need to go back into there. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I want to get through Resident Evil 4, and then during October play Resident Evil or Alan Wake 1 and 2. I haven't played Alan Wake 1 yet. Um, and Sony just added Alan Wake 2 to the library. Go through the house. I went through the house. There's no place else to get through on the house. See, I'm figuring I need to get back into here. Because I see that that doesn't have a barrier on the backside. Man, one building topples over and it completely changes what I'm able to do and where I'm able to go. Or is that the house you were talking about? Yeah, okay, there we go. Wait. Did I go over here? Yeah, I went over there. Oh, the puppy is back. Okay. I thought I went through here. Oh, that's right. Sometimes there's snakes in those things. Man. Okay. Now at that point I have to start being careful. Oof, and my health is low. Did not realize that. See, what's the point of mixing 2 green herbs when you can just use the 2 green herbs? And 1 green herb is like almost enough to completely take care of me. Snake! Yes, why did it have to be snakes? Bought it back in July. You bought Alan Wake 2 back in July, or you what? Snakes aren't appearing very often. I hope not. See, you say they don't appear very often, and I just heard a snake. Yeah, see? Another one just bit me. Where is it? That was probably the same snake, wasn't it? Like, jumped out, bit me, and now it's a constant nuisance until I took care of it that way. Okay. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about the game. Okay, I guess I can sell the snake. Bonus. Yeah, that's a big skull. And a lot of smaller ones. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't know why. I feel like it's the same thing with, like, the John Wick movies. Like, I personally had no interest in playing it, but everybody keeps telling me how good they are. Bolt thrower. Okay. And then I saw, like, the first John Wick movie, and I was like, this is awesome. And
I
then,
see you took care of a request.
eh,
Well done.
yeah, well, and that's just it, is that, like, October I definitely want to be playing the Alan Wake games. So, okay.
Well done. You've proven yourself reliable. Got some rare things on sale, stranger. Will that be all then?
Holy crap,
I'll
there is
buy
like a
almost
4,000
anything.
point difference between a dirty pearl pendant and a clean one.
Well done, stranger.
So, all the things... I don't believe I can attach a for selling only, yeah. So, since I can't attach that to
Not
anything, I'm gonna get rid of
bad.
that too.
Came into some other bits and bobs too, mate.
How is the durability like all the way up and
Molding
yet
a weapon
it's
to
still
suit your
getting destroyed
specific
quickly?
needs. Oh, it's a thing. Good luck to you, stranger. All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you.
Okay, tune up.
If
Small
you
little
want
rocket
a fighting
launcher.
chance out there, you
Why
best
through the
tune
egg?
up your kit.
Well, that's just it though, is that like... like I said before, I pay, or I play on the... Kind of funny that someone sells items of vintage zombies. Yeah. You insist. I got that reference. But yeah, I sold the eggs because, like I said, I'm playing on the easiest mode, right? So I'm not exactly worried about running out of health stuff.
There's some things money can't buy.
Yeah, I'm not so worried about running out of health. Like the green, I have 2 green herbs, a red herb,
Do you much
like
good in the grave?
3 first aid sprays. I'm not really concerned about that. My whole thing is just having space and being able to buy these other things that I think would be very
A
helpful.
well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend.
But no. But the bolt thrower I can only get for
Why not
8
try your
grand
hand at a new gun,
in
stranger?
this one.
Might save your life.
See, I feel like that's one of those things where if I get it, I'm just gonna buy it and then, like, it's gonna sit in the trunk. And hello, Hunk. I feel like one of you guys just changed your profile picture because I'm playing Fallout. I'm playing Resident Evil 4. Changed it to Hunk. I recognize the name Hunk. You know, I'm gonna buy it.
Not only will you need cash, but you
I've
need
never been a good
guts to
sniper.
buy that weapon.
I've always been bad
Anything else I'd come back anytime.
at the sniping. Okay. Well then, welcome. Oh good, I can store some of this stuff. It wasn't okay, I'm guessing only like the stuff that's highlighted I can actually store. You're an expert in RE4? Well, that's good because I am not the best at this. I think everybody is going to attest to that. Is underrated? See, and I'm not really. I just want to take out like people and things. I'm not really into the whole stunning of people. But I mean, I got it because it's on sale here. It's not going to be on sale later.
That cash in your pocket or your life. Easy choice, mate. Will that be all next time?
Yeah. And I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that since I am playing it on the easiest level or easiest difficulty setting, it will, because arrows and not bullets. Yeah, well, and that's part of the reason I got it. Well, like I was saying, like having it be on the easiest setting, I'm hoping it gives me more money, more health, etc. It's not as hard. But also, yeah, I read that I can get the bolts back, and I can launch proximity grenades, basically proximity mines. So yeah, you're an expert on every RE game. So what do you know about Resident Evil Gaiden? I'm testing your knowledge here. Getting as hard, like the hardest question I can think of. But while you guys mull over that one, I do need to bring the dog back out for a second. I will be back as quickly as I can. It all depends on her. So, in a minute. And I'm back. Alright. First weapon. So, Hunk, I'll be honest, man, I'm probably not going to do a new game plus. Just because, like I said before you got here, there is a whole bunch of games that I have on my back catalog. Honestly, I still have, like, PS3 games that I have never played that I've been wanting to get to. Just getting new things in here all the time. Dog's name. You know what? It's a fairly unique name, and I don't like to have too much of my personal information out there. It's one of those things where it's like, if you do a Google search, you could probably find, like, it's, with enough information doing a Google search, you could probably find out what my dog's, who I am based off my dog's name. So, Dead Space. Yeah, I played all the Dead Space games actually. Like Dead Space 1, 2, 3. There was a first-person shooter for the Wii, a Dead Space game that I played that too. That was fun. I would love to see a Dead Space VR game. I think that would be amazing. But let's see. Man, you guys got to talking while I was gone. That's awesome. Well, I'll tell you this much. Like, I'm sure it's a fairly common nickname for dogs, but I do call her my puppy girl. So, yeah. Yeah, no. I wish they would have kept going with the Dead Space remakes. I did play the Dead Space 1 remake when it was came out for free. There on PlayStation Network. There was also it was basically like a spiritual successor to Dead Space. I can't even remember what it was called now. But it was so very similar to Dead Space. But it was also, I feel, inferior to Dead Space. So, but yeah, dude, like a Dead Space game in VR would be outstanding. But Hunk, I saw you never answered the question. What do you know about Resident Evil Gaiden or Gaiden? It's a real game. It's an official Resident Evil Capcom Resident Evil game.
Well,
But I do
what
think
can
that
I
it's not
interest you
considered canon.
Hard times, mate.
Wait, did I... Is that... Yeah, okay. Somehow I missed a treasure back
Why
here.
not treat yourself, mate?
This is why having that treasure map is so important. No, Resident Evil... Gaiden or Gaiden? I don't remember how it's pronounced. Oh, is it above me again? I hear a squeak. There we go. Velvet blue.
Gun rhymes with fun for a reasons. Welcome.
Gun rhymes with
What
fun
you
for a
buying?
reason. Yeah.
Well, I can certainly do something with this. Don't get yourself killed now.
Hunk, I feel like you're looking up the Resident Evil Gaiden game now. Okay, what about oh geez, I'm gonna have to look up what the name was. There was a Resident Evil game. It came out for the PlayStation
Church.
2,
I made it.
and it was yeah, there was a Resident Evil game that came out for the PS2. It was an online multiplayer game. For the life of me, I can't remember what it was called though. He's not even actually digging. Yeah. Well, that's just it. It was, yeah, Resident Evil Outbreak. Okay. And that's just it, though, is that, like, it was one of those games that I think was ahead of its time. Because, like, in order for you to play that game, you had to get, like, the hard drive attachment, which alone was, like, another $150. So, I mean, it wasn't... Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, at the time, like PC, like people were playing online on PCs, like multiplayer games, whatever, all the time. But on like a console, that was a very new concept. So, like, that was definitely one of the reasons it flopped. Um, it was trying to do too much too quickly that people just weren't like ready for in any sense of the word. It was too pricey, it was too different, it was just a whole lot of stuff that they weren't accustomed to. So all right, so yeah, I'm throwing stuff out at you, man. I'm testing your knowledge. There was a couple of like first-person shooter Resident Evil games. What were those? Yeah, Eobard, man, there's like I said, man, I've loved these Resident Evil games since they first came out. So it's um like I might not have played all of them, but I've definitely like checked them out. See, if they're for the Wii, you remember more than I do. I thought it was for like the PlayStation 2.
Condor 1 to Roost. The church is sealed up.
PlayStation 2 or 3.
Negative. Nothing yet. But they sure do have this place locked up tight.
I see. I can think of one reason they'd want to do so.
Oh, she's here. That's for sure. I'll find a way in. Condor 1, out.
Yeah, Eobard, like Resident Evil 7 in Village. Yeah. I think that's what most people are accustomed to. But there was two games. I didn't think that they were bad per se. I just think that the controls were wonky. Um, so yeah. Okay. What about Resident Evil? I was just talking about it. Oh. Symbols engraved on tombstones. Okay. Looks like I got another little mission to go on. Code Veronica. Have you seen Code or played Code Veronica? I've seen the live action ones. I have not seen the animated ones aside from what was it, the first animated one? I think it was the first animated one. Um, yeah, it was just, it was kind of, it messed with me because it was like the style of it and everything. I felt like I should be able to play what I was seeing. Yep. Are you what? Sorry guys, my dog is back. She is just literally staring at me, so that's usually a sign that she needs to do her business, which is weird because it just let her out. Sorry guys, need to take another 5 here. Yeah, now she's pawing at my hand like, no, please, really, I gotta get going. Okay. I will be back. This time I'm gonna bring my phone with you. I can keep chatting in the chat, but it's gonna be a minute. Alright, I'm back. It seemed like this was a time where she actually wanted to go around and chase squirrels, because she did not do anything. Sure, Hunk, but if we're going strictly by, like, game canon, then, you know what? Drake needs first aid kits in order to heal up. Like, Arthur just needs, like, some like, plain venison and a cigarette, and he's good to go again. And also, if we're looking at it that way, then like Arthur also like even with like in kind of like end stages of tuberculosis, he was holding his own against somebody who was like a lot well at that point a lot stronger than him. But I mean, all it is basically plot armor. Like they're gonna keep ramping up the stakes to make it a more interesting story, right? Um, and let's be honest, like Red Dead is just it's a purely realistic game, right? They're not gonna have well, with the exception of like Undead Nightmare, they're not gonna have like zombies and Sasquatches and dinosaurs and everything else, right? So I mean, if we're gonna be strictly going based off of what the game indicates, then yeah, Arthur's gonna lose every single time. I mean, that's just a simple fact. Exactly. Yeah, and even in that case, it's like, I mean, Arthur wasn't in that game, so, um, but I do think like Arthur is better than John. Like, uh, no worries, Hunk. Um, Arthur is better than John. He's able to swim. He's stronger. Um, he's. I'm sure that Arthur learned about the whole Deadeye technique at some point in his life. But you know, he um sorry. My dog is probably like in the living room looking out the window, barking at people driving by or walking by. If you hear a dog barking, that's what's going on. Sorry, I'm looking for those twin tombstone things. Is that what they're talking about? Yeah, that's gotta be what. No, maybe not. I feel like I'm jumping ahead now. I'm betting I probably just like hit those with my knife and it'll be fine, right? Yeah. Oops.
Okay.
Symbol of the cult on them, so shoot that one. the ones that kind of look like a stylized V. Well, I think that was it then, right? The other ones, I mean, it told me 2 of 2, so... Sorry. My dog has decided to join me again. So, if it starts sounding like I'm talking to imaginary people, I'm talking to my dog. I do that a lot. And like her ADHD self, she just jumped up and decided to run towards some noise. Probably the cats. I don't talk about the cats really because they're
Blake,
cats.
let's hope for no more surprises.
But I like surprises. Okay, that would be a surprise. What does that say on the back? Dude, Michael, yeah, you have not been around for a real hot minute. Ashley, yes. You're free. Wait, whoa, what's this? In chapter 4, you can get a free gun on the S. On a broken boat. What? What is it? What is it, puppy girl? Sorry, guys, 1 second. No, hold on a sec. Sorry. I keep thinking I should mute it, but then it's just silence. Okay. Puppy was getting insistent, but I knew it wasn't anything, so I have her sitting down now. Anyway. Yeah, what's been going on with you, Michael? Sorry, I'm getting caught up on some of this stuff now. Yeah, I'll try to remember for chapter 4. I'm on chapter 3 right now. It's probably as far as I'm gonna get this morning. But we'll see how things turn out. With everything else going on. See, this is why I typically only like stream on Friday evenings. It's like no disturbances, everything is taken care of. Where like complete change from that to Sunday morning, where it's like taking care of all these other things. So, okay, but yeah, I'm gonna try and remember that for the next chapter. Red 9 pistol. Okay. So, should I even bother getting that special pistol at the merchant? If the Red 9 is so powerful? Doing videos, collecting laser discs. Okay. Do they I I know they stopped making laser discs for a while, just like they stopped making records for a while. Have they started making laser discs again? Man, the merchants should be selling some of these small keys. Okay. Do you know if laser? Oh, can't get through there. Red 9 is the strongest handgun in the game. Okay, Good to know. Yeah. Oops. Okay, that was just fog. I thought something was coming out of the fog to get me. So I know like DVDs, there's a thing called DVD rot. Um, have you experienced that at all with Laserdiscs? Five credit. Well, dang. Makes me feel like I'm doing this wrong. Sorry, just having a coughing fit there. Um, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, so what if I were just to like upgrade what is it, the Red 9? Like, I mean, wouldn't that do everything and then like the starter gun does and then some? What am I doing wrong? Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff that I like completely oblivious when I start out. Um, and now it's too late. Okay. Yeah, I didn't need to come back up here, did I? I mean, Jaws would be a Jaws is definitely a good movie to like start it off with. Um, I feel like I'm messing up somewhere. I keep doing all these other things and I like keep getting distracted. Um, have the player for it? Well, it's okay. So how many of these movies do you actually like watch? Because I know there are some people that just collect this stuff and let it sit on a shelf. Chapter 1 through 6, you can only upgrade everything on a gun to 3. In Chapter 7, you can upgrade to 5. Okay. Okay, so maybe maybe I shouldn't be like blowing all my dough on upgrading the basic things that I have right now. Oh, dude, no wonder I can't find him in the area. He's like all the way down here. I was trying to find the merchant, guys. I didn't realize he was so far back. Alright, I'm gonna continue going here. That's not what I wanted to do. Come on, where is it? Okay, there we go. Drop down. Oh, dude, I didn't know they were still making like laser discs by the time Terminator 2 came out. Okay. Yeah, see, like I said, I'm just on the easiest mode because I just want to enjoy the story. I don't really care about the challenge. Um, and I have so many freaking games to get through. Um, yeah. Too many games, not enough time. That is my problem. Oh, hey, hi. There we go. No. That's right. Fall in the fire. Oh, somebody's coming for me with a machete. That that was that was not intentional.
Next.
I should have waited a little bit longer. Gotten some of those other guys in there. RE4 remake being called the best remake to ever release. I don't know if I would go that far. I mean, I haven't finished the remake yet, obviously. Oh, snake, 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 snake. That's not cool, dude. I'm just trying to get away from a snake, and here you come. Oh, jeez, that snake is out to get me. Where are you? I saw it slither by. There we go. I got 2 of the vipers now. Yeah, see, and I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm more old school than that. Like, like for me, RE games are like, it is a close quarters combat kind of game. So sniping, I'm not saying it doesn't feel right. You don't. That's not a nice thing to do. Granted, neither is shooting you in the head, but
Out of the way.
oh. Brandy fell with the Molotov and still didn't explode. That's some plot armor right there. Where are you pulling those out of? That's concerning. As is that, because that's a lot of fuel from one bottle. Sorry, dude. I got distracted with everything that was going on here. So yeah, I've like starting with like the first Resident Evil, like it's always been like a CQC kind of thing to me. So like a sniper thing, like I mean if that works, if that's how you want to play it, that's fine. I mean that's why they give you the option. It's never really, at least with this, like the third person type of Resident Evil games. Yeah, it feels less like Resident Evil to me, if that makes sense. Like the first-person shooter Resident Evil, that, I mean, it's first-person shooter, so yeah, like that already has a different feel to it. No. Hi. That, I can't, you're too close. You're too close. And, okay. And... yeah, he's gone. Alright, I see... does this need to be brought over if I'm gonna... remember to parry. Yes, oh dude, thank you. I completely forgot about parrying. Do you guys know... am I able to get down there from here? Like, if I shoot that... am I gonna be able to get it, or do I have to do something to bring it over first? I see some wiggling boards there. Okay. Optional. Okay. Laser discs for 5. Michael, you said you found a electrical antique store where they're selling laser discs for $5. Dude, that sounds like it's right up your alley then. $5 for a laser disc, dang. See, then I read I read the part where like, yeah, you can get it in the next chapter. It's like, oh, well, poop. Man, I need some more of those yellow herbs. Expand my max health. And now my controller says it's getting low. Was this the way I came through? I don't think this was the way... no, it was definitely not the way I came through. Yeah, I've seen laser discs in person. I just like it's one of those things that I've never really paid a whole lot of attention to because see if you can shoot it. Where is it now? See, I want to hold off on seeing if I can shoot it if like just in case like things get crazy and I need that extra firepower. You know what I mean? More blue medallions. That is a big axe. That is a very big axe.
Good luck finding someone big enough to use this thing.
Yeah. I mean, like, oh, I feel like this is a trap. I feel like this is a trap. Is there something else I should explore before doing that? Oh, I missed a treasure. Oh, it's a locked treasure. Okay. Okay, Eobard, if you're leading me astray here, man, I'm never gonna trust you again. I hear dogs. Where's the... Oh, dude. Eobard. I mean, technically, yeah, you weren't expecting that. Lies. I feel like you were cackling while watching me get attacked. Okay. Karaoke player too. Okay, that's a 2-for-1 then. Absolutely. Laserdiscs were very popular in Japan because of the karaoke system in it. See, I didn't even know that. I thought it just literally played Laserdiscs. Just like a VCR only plays, like, you know, VHS tapes and all of that stuff. So, although I guess, like, you know, a DVD player would also play karaoke music. Flashbang throw one and all the crows would have died? A flashbang or like a regular grenade? Because I thought flashbang just like stunned everybody. I hear growling. Growling, grumbling, groaning. Which door did I come through? Again, I hear, yes. Ruby! Yeah, still can't do that. Ashley's still waiting for me. Isn't that the sign of the merchant? I've got it in my head now. Purple flame means that the merchant is nearby. So where's the merchant? Oh, dude, I completely passed by one of the those blue medallions. I gotta go back and shoot it. Wait, what was that? Oh, resources. Well, where is that blue medallion? Oh, there it is. Okay. One of 5. The Free Willy collection. I didn't know there was more than 2. Or is that the entire collection? Shooting range. See, if there wasn't... You know the dog you saved? Yes. Please tell me he doesn't become one of those things that I've had to put down. Somebody asked, I don't remember how far back at this point, if I had played the OG Resident Evil 4. Yes. Like back on the I believe it was the GameCube. There we go, Mr. Merchant Man. To the rescue. Okay. Hexagon piece A. The dog will help me. Okay.
I see you took care of a request.
There are enough weapons here to get a party going.
Yeah, there are. Oh, what's this? Instead of letting your unused guns collect dust, summon guy. Okay, that's good to know also.
Well done. You've proven yourself reliable. Ooh, what are you buying? Knife needs care every once in a while.
There wasn't that much
Difference between life
price
and death.
difference between a like an almost full repair and like it barely has any damage to it.
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it? Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave.
Well, he's
I
not
knew
wrong.
you were a go-getter. Well then, what can I do you for?
Dog will. Oop. To be honest, didn't know those dogs were gonna attack you. Eobard, I'm just messing with you, man. I believe you. I believe you. I don't think that you actually were leading me astray. Okay, I thought I might be able to like inlay some rubies or something in there. What is that? Oh, that's a light from behind it. Okay. I thought that little light is. You see how some of these items have that little like bright dot right next to them? I thought that that's what this dot was. But like for some reason there was no item there, like it was a glitch or something. Okay, well.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. I'll buy almost anything.
Man, I know there's a giant coming up that I'm gonna have to fight. Is that anytime soon? Cause like I'm loading up on the hand grenades.
Thank you. Will that be all? Don't get yourself killed now.
The next chapter. And they made video games on Laserdisc. I remember there was oh gosh, there was an old system by I think it was Panasonic. Like they made like it didn't last very long. Honestly, I think there was only like 5 games for it ever made. I think that was on Laserdisc. One of those games was a Zelda game that it was like a cartoon, but it was a bad game. Like genuinely bad. Welcome back, Hunk. I am sure I will need more of those. What about those? What can I make with those? Oh, I don't have either one of those. One second here. Alright. How many RE games have I played? Probably damn near all of them, to be honest. With the exception of Village, I haven't played that one yet. But, I played the original 3 Resident Evil games? 4 Resident Evil games? On the original PlayStation. Right? Like, I played Resident Evil 1, 2, Nemesis, played the director's cut of the original Resident Evil game, which was essentially just like a cigarette, a scene with a cigarette, and I think that was when they originally like redid the ending with Wesker so that he didn't actually die at the end. Code Veronica, those first-person shooter versions that I told you about that were on the Wii. Honestly, I've probably played every single Resident Evil game, with the exception of Village at this point. Like, even that Outbreak game talked about, I was actually working at a game store when that game came out. So I got to try it. I'm not saying I beat it, but I got to try it. But yeah, Resident Evil 2, that game was like, well, even the first Resident Evil, I mean, like, you could go through a hallway. Like, one person could go through that hallway and nothing happens. Another person goes through that hallway, a dog breaks through the window. It was like, or if you played it multiple times, it would be a different thing that could happen. So that was really cool. I mean, nowadays that's nothing, but yeah. Mr. X was freaky. Yeah, just like silent, imposing, like constantly coming after you no matter what. Like, that was he was scary. I want to ask, who let the Resident Evil 3 remakes plot? Except Carlos, they had improved Carlos in the the 3 remake. I did, for some reason I felt like 3 was like an improvement over the original, but it's been years since I've seen or I played the original. So that could be just something that's messing with me. Did I miss that treasure, or wait, does that mean it's locked? Yeah, that way shrine, that meant it was locked. So I didn't miss that treasure, it's just that I can't get it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, playing Resident Evil 3 was what... The remake is what made me go back and play through Resident Evil 2, the remake, with the other character. Because after I beat it originally with... oh, jeez. It's, after I beat it with Claire, I didn't feel incentivized to play through it again with Leon. I know that they explore different areas and everything, but I was just like, eh. But like I got through part 3 rather quickly. I was surprised how quickly I got through it. And then I went back to 2. I've seen them, I haven't played them. I know that there's like 2 or 3 of them I can actually play for free on the PlayStation Network right now. How to make Joel Miller an RDO. So how to make Joel Miller like Pedro Pascal Joel Miller, or like the guy from the game Joel Miller? Because I'll be honest, the Pedro Pascal one is a lot better. The game version? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that one was okay. I'm not saying I could do better, but, you know, for what was available, it turned out okay. What is it? Ammo unlimited, and it's all free. Okay. Shooting a sailor.
If you do well, I'll make you worth your while. Exams and whatnot. Anyway, have fun, mate.
Okay. Yeah, no, they need to have a scruffy beard. That's all it comes down to. It's like something longer than the stubble, but shorter than like the Reverend style. You know? Like something that's like a week's worth of growth. But like I said, did what I could with what's available. Just disappointed there isn't better on there. But yeah, going back to Raccoon City for Resident Evil 9. It sounds like with Resident Evil 9, be able to choose whether you want to play it in first person or third person. So that'll be cool. Tom Cavanaugh as Harrison Wells. Part of the thing with okay, so here's one of the things with like characters that I make. If the two things that really help is having the right hair and the right facial hair, if they have facial hair. Like Harrison Wells, he has this like curly, like flipped over hairstyle that there really isn't anything that even comes close. So it's one of those things where it's like, doesn't matter how close I get, it could look damn near perfect. But without the proper hairstyle, people are just gonna be like, it doesn't look like him. You know, that's why it's like usually if there isn't something that will at least come close enough, I don't bother because I know that nobody's gonna like it. And then there's other times like Brian Moser, who's gonna be released in October, where it's just like the request has come through so many times. I'm just gonna make him so that people stop asking, and they can be like, you know what? Yeah, this guy can't be made. Sherlock Wells. Yeah. Well, pretty much all the different Wells had that kind of. Or was he the first one? Dude, the show was on for 9 years, and I think it's been off the air for a year now. So even there,
3, 2, 1.
Come on. Okay, that's what I was wondering about. It was like we got bonus points. I missed the one that had the option, the possibility for bonus points. 1 second. Okay, so that didn't go as well as I had hoped. But since it's for free and I can get more tokens, gonna see if I can't do a little bit better. Like, is this actually worth my time? Let me ask that. Is like the prizes that I can get, are they worth going through this? Oh, come on. I hit the man. Okay, what did that say? You get charms from the tokens for the case that gives you special advantages. Okay, so let me try that.
You're leaving already?
Oh, I need at least 3 of these? Okay. Dynamite on last one, it would knock down them all. Okay.
Targets with a single round. Rate of fire leaves a bit to be desired, though.
Okay, I will try that. This last one here. I also lost some points because I shot the shot the sailor instead. I mean, at least this, you know, they're giving me... What is going on? Oh, I have to shoot the actual dynamite. Okay, well... How... There was only 3 of them in there, though. Like, the skulls?
Well, you did better than expected.
There's only 3 skulls.
I await your return.
Wait, why didn't I get another coin?
Rely too much on a single weapon, and you'll find yourself
Oh, because I
out
didn't...
of ammo.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try this one.
2,
Oh, see, this is where you're gonna see how really bad I am at sniping.
you're an artist, mate. That's the stuff. Very good.
Oh, that was a twofer. Oh, come on. Why was it a re... Okay, this one's just weird. I told you you're gonna see exactly how bad I was at sniping. Alright, I do need to get moving here.
Leaving already?
Let's just see what I get from this. Bonus 10% from a green herb. Okay. I feel like I'm going to be playing that a bit, like, not streaming. But I do need to get moving here. Alright. Should have probably saved before doing that, but still keeps track of how many times I've saved. Alright guys, like I said, I do need to get going here. I've actually been on here a bit longer than I originally intended. I figured I'd only be on for like half an hour, and now it's been like 2 hours. So, yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys jumping in here, chatting. Eobard, always good to have you in. Michael, thanks for swinging back around, man. It's been a while. And Hunk, thanks for also jumping in here. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate all the suggestions, advice, and just general knowledge on this game. It's been very helpful. But I do need to get going. You guys have a good night, and in case I don't get back on here before next Friday, have a good week. All right, see ya.